Good morning. Today is Tuesday, May 19th. I'm glad you're joining us. Looks like it's going to be another nice day out today. Wishbone and I are really happy you're with us. And it seems Wishbone is liking his petting in this morning. So hang in there. School continues on. Work as hard as you possibly can. Keep a good schedule in the morning. I know it's tough, especially when it's nice outside. So get your work done and then maybe go out and enjoy the nice weather. Reminder that lunch and breakfast continues to be made available to every student in Mount Lebanon from 11 to 1 on entrance C20 at the high school. Mr. Fetchko and Mr. Sabin and our food service workers and some of our high school campus managers have been coming out to help. And they are serving hot food. I'm not sure what's on the menu today, but you can find that on the district's website. We need to all continue to do our part. We need to practice good hygiene. Remember our 6 reminders. Wash your hands often and do it for 20 seconds or longer. Cover your mouth or nose when you sneeze or cough. Avoid touching your face. Clean high-touch surfaces often. Practice good social distancing. So again, try to stay at home as much as you possibly can. And if you have to go out, keep at least 6 feet between you and others. And wear a mask when you're in public places. So that helps you and it helps me too when we both are wearing masks. So our word for today is empathy. Yesterday our word was perseverance and today our word is empathy. So what's a good definition for the word empathy? Empathy is the ability to understand how someone else is feeling or to understand the situation that they are in. It is the ability to put yourself into someone else's shoes and understand the way a situation might make them feel. A full definition of empathy usually has 2 parts. So it's about shared emotion and seeing someone else's point of view. So first, empathy is about sharing an emotion with someone or feeling the way they feel, even if you aren't in that same situation. When you feel an emotion along with someone else, even if you aren't directly affected by whatever is causing their situation, that's empathy. And the second part of the definition of empathy is about being able to understand someone else's way of looking at a situation, again, even if you see it differently. We often call that putting yourself into someone else's shoes. And it means you see things from their point of view or from their perspective. Having empathy means you can step back from the way you see a situation and think about how someone else might feel from their side of the story. Empathy is really important for how we get along with other people. Whether you can be a good friend, get hired for a job, be successful with teams of others, all of those things depend on being able to understand how other people might see a situation and how they are feeling. Empathy is at the root of all healthy relationships. So it helps you know how your actions affect others, what actions you need to do to be a good friend or a good teammate, and it helps you understand more about people in the world around you. So that's empathy. So have no doubt we are going to get through this. And there are a lot of smart, energetic, and thoughtful people guiding us through this difficult time. And always working together, we can get through this. So let's move on to some of our mindful moments. And yesterday, you briefly saw a new friend that's joining me at our house. And here he is, everybody, Milton. Say hi, Milton. And we like to call him Mindful Milton. So generally, Milton is going to be joining us just like Bob and just like Wishbone. And it seems like Wishbone is okay with him, except Milton's long feet sometimes get on Wishbone's head. So we have to be careful with that. So everybody, this is Mindful Milton. Say hello, Milton. Hello. So Milton's going to do some breathing with us. That's usually Bob's job, But today, Milton wanted to try that. So being mindful means being present in this specific moment, being here, right where your feet are. So Milton has some nice long feet. So Milton's going to plant his feet and be totally present in this moment. So let's do some breathing. So breathing helps us anchor ourselves in this present moment. So Milton loves to do breathing. So ready, Milton? In through the nose and out through the mouth. That's just how Bob does it. Okay, so in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. So that helps to calm our mind and our bodies. So thank you, Milton. And you'll get to see a lot more of Milton as we move along. You all right, Wish? So this weekend, I saw a lot of my neighbors out planting all kinds of beautiful flowers and shrubs and bushes and plants. There were a lot of beautiful colors that I saw. And using our sense of sight to find these colors is a very mindful activity. You have to be totally present to see all those different colors as they're going in. And I was reminded of an activity I once did called a rainbow walk. See if we can figure out what a rainbow walk would be. So when you take a rainbow walk, you look for something, whether it's a flower, a sign, the color of a house, or any other color in the rainbow, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet, the colors of a rainbow. And you kind of note those as you're walking along. So you might see Wishbone and I might see a red flower. So that would be the first color on our rainbow. Then we have to look for an orange flower or an orange sign. And then you do the same with yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. So maybe today with your parents or with a sibling, you can take a nice rainbow walk and really be totally present looking for those different colors of the rainbow. And that's mindful walking. So another way to be mindful. Maybe even Milton and I will go out for a rainbow walk with Wishbone. So think about that today, taking a rainbow walk. All right, now it's time to do a little meditation. How are you feeling, Wishbone? This is always an invitation. The more often we do it, the stronger we get. It's like going to the mind gym, just like we go to the body gym, or we used to go to the body gym. So feet flat on the floor, find a comfortable place to sit, comfortable way to sit. Try to keep your back straight. And if you're comfortable, you can close your eyes. Or you can just look down. And to firmly put ourselves in this space, we're going to see what sounds that we can hear. Is it the furnace? Is it somebody running water in another room? Is it the birds outside? What sounds can you hear? And let's check in with our bodies a little bit. What's our general feeling today? Are we anxious? Are we happy? Are we calm? How do we generally feel? And one of the ways we can get a sense of how our bodies feel is we can scan from the top of our head all the way down to the bottom of our toes. So starting at the top of the head, scan slowly down your body, down your neck, shoulders, and you're just feeling those. Down your back to your sit bones, your thighs and your knees, your shins, your ankles, all the way down to your toes. And let's find our breath. Is our chest expanding and contracting? Is that where you feel it? Or do you feel it in your belly, the expansion and contraction? Just see if you can notice your breath for a minute. And again, if your mind wanders away to a thought or a feeling, just notice that. Gently return to your anchor, your breath. Just noticing that expansion and contraction. And let's bring ourselves back to this space. The sounds we hear, the smells we smell. Let's take one last deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. And let's put a smile on our face. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. We get stretched just a little bit for a Tuesday morning. Well, thanks for joining Wishbone and Milton and me. Hope you have a great day. Let's end the way we always end, with a little mindful self-compassion. So, Milton, you can help me with this one. So put your hand on your heart. See if you can feel that. And you can repeat quietly to yourself, may I be happy. May I be healthy. And may I be peaceful. Thanks for joining me today. See you tomorrow.